Hi guys, I don't know how to break this to you, but last night Arabella had a stroke. And she's been up with her all night, and spoke to the vet this morning, and such a shock. They said I need to monitor her for the rest of the day, and if she gets worse, I've got to take her in immediately. But just try giving her baby food. She can't eat it proper. She's got food in her pouches, a little bit, not too much. And she starts shuffling instead of walking. And so I don't know if she's going to end up in the vets today or whether she's going to end up there in the morning. They just said monitor her for the next few hours. And because they said sometimes they can get over strokes, which I know anyway, but I've been through it a few times. But it's just a shock. It really is. She can't eat or drink, so I've got to feed her every couple of hours and feed her. And you see, I just don't know what to do because I'm in a dilemma. I'm not ready to let her go yet, but I know if it's her time, then she's not going in her bed either. She just wants to stay on top of the care fresh, like she's doing in the carrier here. Keep finding her all over the place in the cage instead of in her house, which isn't ideal because she needs to be in a warm house, but it's either she can't get into it or she doesn't want to. And it's, I know she's old now, but it just gets harder and harder and harder. It really does with hamsters. And if you can see her heartbeat there as well. And I just don't know what to do anymore. But when you look at her and her face and everything, she's not, her fur's nice and everything, and she looks bright-eyed. So it's this one's strange. And so I really don't know what to say, guys. I mean, it's a bit, I'm preparing for the worst. And I'm just preparing for the worst. And but I'm going to try my best to pull her out of it. And she feels so light when you pick her up, even though she's not lost weight or anything. It's like she's gone limp, which makes them feel lighter. So I'm only going to give her a couple of hours and see how she goes, and then I'm just going to monitor her now for the next few hours and see how she goes. I'll keep giving her tiny little spoonfuls of baby food, keep trying her with that, even though she's just not bothering. I've got to try, I've got to get something in her. And then see what happens. See, I know there's not much they can do for a stroke. They have to say, yeah, but put them to sleep. But that's a dilemma in itself because you don't know if they're going to recover. Or give them a few days to recover. It's a tricky one. And it doesn't look like the one where Rosabi had it. He just went paralysed. He couldn't move or anything. He just literally went flat. And he looked terrified, and I'll never forget that. So this one does look a bit different because she doesn't look terrified. She just looks very lethargic. And it's just come on so sudden. She can't keep herself sort of straight, really. I mean, not straight, but like she can't get comfortable. Arabella, darling. Arabella. Arabella. It's really, really sad. It's really sad. I'm going to see if I can get her out, and then just see if you know what I mean, guys, and see if you've had experiences with hamsters like this, that's done this, I'll just see. I'll go and take her in the other room where it's warmer. Right, guys, there you go. She's very, very, I know it's upsetting to watch, guys. If you can't watch, then please don't. I just wanted to show you what I mean. That's all she's doing. She's not on her feet proper. But yet, her fur's not too bad. Unless this is just the start of it, I don't know. She's still a little bit responsive. Well, I think it's just, Bella. We need to prepare for the worst, guys. I can just feel it. And I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm just shook up. I'm really just shook up. Because I love this little girl. So don't worry, guys. She's going to get the right attention. I'm just following what the vet said a moment, give her a couple of hours. And although she's deteriorated since the middle of the night, because I've been up with her since 5 o'clock this morning, and she was a bit more comfortable. But at least she was eating last night a little bit. So I'm just going to put her back in the carrier because it's too upsetting for you to watch, guys. So I just wanted to show you what I mean. Right, guys, I've just had hold of her, and so I just before I put her back in, and she's shaking a bit. I think she's getting worse. I think I better ring them back, actually, because I don't think she's going to improve. I'm going to see what they say. And this is terrible. Really, really terrible. Yeah, guys, so I think I'm going to go and ring them back and see just tell them that she started shaking a bit and just see what happens. Now, I don't know whether to just add updates onto this video or do a new video. I think I'll see how it goes, actually. So I'll say goodbye for now, and then I'll either see you in the next video with updates, or if not, then I'll add it onto to this video and make it in one video. So catch you later. Hi guys, sad news, I'm afraid. I got down to vets, and I just don't know how to tell you guys. I really don't. Got down to vets, and as soon as she got there, she was pronounced dead on the vet table because she just died there and then. And it was Emily. If you're watching this, Emily, thank you for everything you've done. I know I told you today, but it was Emily again, and she just turned around and she came out and she said she's just died on the table, and so she put her back in the carrier and everything, and I had a look at her and said my goodbyes to her and stroked her, and she looked so peaceful, and it was so quick because she's been okay. And Emily said, "Don't beat yourself up. She's had a good life," and I weren't ready to let her go yet. I weren't, but she's gone, and there's nothing we can do, and I'll feel it tonight when it should be her time to come out and play. And I've got all this to do now and prepare it for when I get a new one. I'll be adopting a new one on Wednesday or Thursday. So I'll do an introduction video and everything. And it will be a Russian as well, because like I said, I always want one of each. And Just breaks my heart, to be honest, because I love that girl. I love that little girl. She had such a character. The way she used to, if I didn't give her any attention when she was out, like if I was checking my phone or something or whatever, then she'd nudge me and put a paw on my hand and say, well, come on, and then she'd hop on it, and she was just so beautiful. And she knew, I think she knew she was going, because this morning when I was holding her, while I was waiting to get her ready for vets, and I try and get in baby food, and she was trying, but she couldn't face it, because the stroke had literally stopped her motions, like she couldn't eat and she couldn't drink. So I had to give her a bit of water in a dropper, just a tiny smidgen, and she sipped a bit of that from the dropper. The baby food, she couldn't, she just tried to lap it up, but she couldn't, bless her. She couldn't eat her food, and she just couldn't walk. She was just shuffling, and it just, that's the problem with these strokes in hamsters. They just come on so quickly. They don't give you any chance, any chance to get them to treated in time. And poor Arabella. Rest in peace, baby Arabella, my sweetheart. Arabella Rosa. And sorry to break this news to you guys. But give me a few days and I will be back next week with a new one. I'm going to give myself a few days to heal, and yeah, it's going to drive me mad seeing this cage empty, but it gives me time to prepare it and put some stuff in for him or her, and yeah, so catch you later, guys.